question. Why don't we start in 1937, where this idiot was in charge of Germany. He decided on building a university city on the outskirts of Berlin. He was going to move the zoology there, he was going to move the botanical gardens there, and his main focus was the War University, which he was going to set up in the forest area of Grunewald. This was part of his bigger plan of founding the world capital of Germanien, where der Führer will reign. But unfortunately, a couple of years later, Goebbels decided to cut all funds that had no implications towards fighting the war which Germany was in. This meant, of course, that the university city and the war university would have to be cut and put on ice. Even worse for them, a couple of years later, Germany lost the war and Berlin and the rest of the country were in ruins. At this stage, Germans began to work together to rebuild their cities. First, all the rubble had to be cleared. This was mainly done by the women, since the men were injured or dead, or retired and couldn't actually physically work anymore. Along came the rubble ladies, the ladies who cleaned up the cities. Where do you think people actually took these bricks? Where did all this rubble, all this dirt go? That's how the mountain, Devil's Mountain, was built. Berliners, over decades, took the rubble out to Grunau, laid the foundations for the mountain, and it came up out of the ground. In the 1950s, when Germany was separated between East and West, the US government, in joint venture with the West German government, erected the NSA surveillance station on Devil's Mountain. The success rate of spying on the east of the NSA station is still unclear till this day, and we don't really know if it was helpful for the West or for the US to keep East Germany and the Russians at bay in the Cold War. Fast forward to 1989, the falling of the Berlin Wall, David Hasselhoff embarrassing himself in public again. Okay, the Germans love him. And there was no more use for the NSA station. But with such an amazing and quirky looking building, there could be some options. So of course, some people wanted it to be torn down because it was an eyesore. There's some companies who wanted to turn it into a hotel. But currently, it is just a monument of Berlin that you can go visit. They hold parties there over the summer period with amazing views and very cool art scene. If you go there, there is a wide art gallery, just all in grand scale. That's what the platform's used for today.
want to do?